In the first part of this lesson, I showed you how the customer rewards plugin interacts with Infusionsoft, and I covered all the way on how different HTTP calls to the plugin from Infusionsoft enable you to update different fields. I wanted to review this again here because I missed out just one piece. These are the different HTTP calls that are done when any charge is done. I don't specify any product, so any product purchase, and it doesn't matter if the previous auto charge worked or didn't. So we use this HTTP call that I pulled right out of here. The plugin gives it to me, and here's the second one, and then I followed up with this. But it's worth opening this window up here so that we can kind of show you how I did that. There is a rule that's put in there mainly so that I can slow things down just a little bit and make sure that the field with the amount of the last purchase is updated before I start applying triggers and determine if they're within a range or not. So all I do is cause a delay by creating a rule that's always going to be true. So I ask when a contact's first name contains an X or when it does not contain an X. So this is a condition that's always going to be true. So this second, and I'm waiting for this to close. So this second HTTP call is always going to happen because this condition is always going to be true, but it causes a minor delay so that this doesn't happen before this is completed. So just a little technical thing I wanted to make sure I point out. So I'm going to save this. So how do transactions in Infusionsoft go and kick these actions into play? The way that happens is first of all, well, this order is caused anytime someone makes a purchase or when someone purchase through either the storefront or an order page, regardless of whether it's using legacy or not. Another way that orders are entered into the system is through orders that are manually entered. So I'm going to go up and open a user called Anna, and Anna has several orders in here. So these are ones that I created as I was testing things out. You can see here these are two that are paid. This one is not paid, so I'm going to go and enter there. The price doesn't really matter for illustration purposes. So if I come up and I go to add a payment and I go here, I click a credit card and I charge now, which is something I always do. This does not trigger any actions in Infusionsoft. It'll go run through, you'll get the money via the merchant account, but it won't trigger any actions. As a result, the customer reward plugin won't know that it happened. So you want to avoid doing this. What you can do is go to edit payment plan and then make sure the auto charge is on. Then when you specify the credit card, which I'm not going to specify here, you can have multiple attempts in case things don't go through. Make sure the merchant ID is set, and then the payment amount is going to be the $320. So this field doesn't matter as much, but we'll do that. It's a start. Today is the 30th, so we'll do it for today. It's one payment. When I do a save here, this person's credit card is going to be charged automatically. Now this one isn't going to work because there is no credit card for this test account. But if I were to do that, this auto charge will occur usually within the next half hour, and it will trigger the billing actions that we just put into place. So that's one way to make sure that things get triggered. Another way is we've created a note template in the system. So if you go to Anna, the way this is her contact record, I can go down to the bottom and I can apply a tag, a note, and which is right here. Now I've created a note in the note templates and it's called apply a payment, so it triggers customer reward plugins. Hopefully the name will make it easy to remember which one this is. So if I go to add this note has a couple things built into it. It comes up and it does exactly the same thing as the other trigger. in the billing actions. So that way I can come up and I can apply the payment and make it call the customer plugin and make that kick off. So now if I go into behaviors, you'll see this used to be a lower number, and so it added another $320 to it. So let me quickly show you that note. That note is under templates. So here it is. And this is just a simple update type. This is a description so that when it shows up in the contact records, you understand what it is. And there's an action assigned to it. And if you look at this, it's exactly the same actions that we call in the billing actions, except this one is called whenever you assign it to a customer at any time. So if you like, you could come up and make the payments in the orders the way I told you earlier not to do it because it doesn't trigger it, but then follow it up by applying this note to the contact, and that will make sure that that last payment was reflected in the customer reward custom field and keep that part of the reward system running effectively. So that's a complete overview of the system. I hope this helps. Have a great day.